quick update on my battery progress. I have been building these solderless 18650 holders, and I'll link to a previous video where I showed how to make them. So far I have 7 completed, and so 7 cells in series is a perfect 24 volt battery. So this is ready to go as a 24 volt battery. You just series them up, and I have to come up with a bus bar solution to attach these to each other, but as you can see, these have turned out into great battery holders. They're all nicely finished. There are 8 cells in parallel, 3.7 nominal in each, and stacked together like this. That's a very nice 24 volt battery, and we can add more if we needed to go higher voltage. I'm actually going to do another 7 of these and parallel 2 in series, and 2 in parallel, 7 in series for a it'll be 1,000 kilowatt 24 volt battery, and I'm going to use it to run a home power device for hurricane season, since I live in Houston. But they're coming along nicely. Now I had been worrying a little bit about if I should fuse these in any way, but I discovered quite by accident these are fused. And what happens is, because these spring terminals are really just designed for AA and AAA batteries, they can only take a few amps before they completely melt and disconnect the circuit, which is perfect. And I found that the hard way by accidentally putting in a cell backwards, and immediately created a short like this, and within a couple seconds the cells were both disconnected because the spring terminals burned off and broke off. And in fact, I'll zoom in and actually demonstrate one to you. Alright, I'm going to plug in a cell backwards, and you will see how the fuse works here. Now let me try not burn myself. As you can see, the cells shorted themselves out and are now safe, and you can see the terminals completely burned off and the fuse is safe.